Welcome back to Eagle Eye Network. My name's Carly Boker, and I'm here with Sophia Ludus. Tonight, our girls' varsity basketball team will be taking on West Catholic. So, coming into tonight's matchup, what is one thing that really stands out?
I think our communication on the team is very well. I watched a couple of the other games, and the communication is what kept them going.
No, I agree. On Tuesday, we had a tough loss against Archbishop Wood, but what do you think we learned from that game? Because I had the chance to watch that game. I know you didn't. But overall, I think after playing a tough team, I think we're coming back stronger and we're coming back ready to win because we just want that win so bad. Do you agree?
Yeah, I do agree, especially because it's our senior night, so the girls are really excited to play one of their last games at home together.
No, I agree. And I really feel like we just need to keep our energy up and just really put it all out there and leave it all out there with it, especially being our senior night and almost our last home game. Now, with it being, why would home court advantage help us in this?
I think home court would help us because we have a lot of supporters of parents and families and friends here, so it should be a really good game.
That's all for pregame. We'll be back shortly when the game starts.
Hold on, look nice.
Welcome to the Eagle Eye Network. My name is Joey McGee. I'm alongside Vaughn McCann, and we are getting ready to get set for the Conwell Egan girls basketball versus West Catholic girls basketball. And I want to break down a few standpoints before the game. First off, Vaughn, the visiting squad is hoping to take advantage of what we saw, Egan struggles past half court. So what I'm thinking is, since they struggle to get past half court, the West Catholic is going to need to strategize on defense, how to prevent them from getting past half court in a more efficient way, so their offense can be more efficient.
Really, I'm watching warm-ups here, and I'm watching a lot of made shots by this Egan squad. I think they have the advantage here. It's senior night. They have the momentum. They just need to keep making their shots in game, and I think they will win this game.
Yeah, I agree. And the second thing is, it's going to be fun to watch how both teams handle pressure, as both of their offenses struggle occasionally. Egan's more than West Catholic's. You got anything to say about that?
I think we went over it pretty well, but what I'm watching now, I don't really see any struggles. From warm-ups, during their drills, I watched great playmaking, and they're knocking down contested shots.
Yeah, it seems like I saw the same. And last question, it's senior night. Do you think the home court advantage tonight for the seniors and for the whole team overall could matter in a good way, bad way, what I think is good? Do you agree?
I think it's a great way. There's a lot of people here. There's going to be a lot of momentum coming for the Eagles, and I think they'll be able to take this game away if they can get their momentum going early.
Yeah, 100%. And with that, we're going to go to the prayer and the national anthem, and we'll see you in a bit.
Our seniors from both Conwell, Egan, and West Catholic. We as their room, please rise so we can say a prayer and our national anthem. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with you. Blessed art thou among women, blessed are the fruit of thy womb.
All right, so now we're on player intros, and we're going to break down some of the players that are being announced and what some of their strengths may be. First off, West Catholic is being announced, and we're just going to wait for the Conwell Egan Eagles to be announced.
Number 5, Jessica Nancy. Number 11, Nyla Hayes. Number 2, Tiana Blake. And for Conwell Egan Eagles, number 5, Lacey Law. Number 14, Kim Cabela. Number 25, Ariola.
Yeah, so we just heard Ariel Park's name on, and she's a senior today on senior night, and she's also a very good player. What do you think about that for the seniors, especially seniors who are very strong for this team?
I think she's a great overall player. She can play defense, she can score in the paint, and she also can score from outside.
Yeah, I agree. And with that, we're going to get set for tip-off.
The Egan coach now talking to their players. Joey, what do you think their game plan will be going into this game?
Yeah, I mean, they're going to have to work on the stuff that's been a struggle all season, Vaughn. And they're looking to get the ball up the court and be able to drive in and get some points, as they've struggled with their offense overall. But right now, we're going to get set for tip-off. With Ellie Buck in the paint at center court for Conwell Egan. And here we go. Tip-off won by Conwell Egan, and they're already going in on a 2-on-1. Lacey Long looking for options, and it's stolen by West Catholic. And on a break goes number 1 on West Catholic. Number 5 up to half court. And it's already a foul. Ball inbounded by West Catholic out to the elbow. The pressure, the defensive pressure is on West Catholic as they go to the paint. Ball almost fumbled. Back out to the wing. And driving in, and the ball is missed, and it is rebounded by West Catholic. No, it's rebounded by Conwell Egan after many bounces. Is now Conwell Egan down on the ball, down with the ball on the floor. Yeah, you can already see that the Conwell Egan defense coming out firing, with being tight on their specific man, and they're trying to keep him outside. As that ball is out to the middle, and that is missed by West Catholic.
Now the West Catholic defense will be full court pressing. Joey, what do you think about that? How is Egan will get up there?
Both teams are trying to press up, and that ball was just almost stolen by West Catholic, but Conwell Egan has it, and a good rebound from the tip. And now out to the top of the key, out to the wing, and he puts up a 3, no good.
Egan has the rebound, and Ruth Bryant will be fouled, and she will be getting 2 shots.
You can see both defenses are really doing what we were talking about, really staying on their man and putting pressure and causing much havoc on, as we've seen recently. And now Ruth Bryant is going to take her first foul shot. The first one is missed. He's going to have one more to try to break the ice for the first points of the game.
Egan will sub out Lacey Long and Kimberly Caldea as Ruth takes her second shot.
That one's no good.
It will be a shooter's violation, and West Catholic will have the ball. Still a 0-0 game. Egan also pressing up, but they get past the press early. Have the ball past half court.
Number 2 for West Catholic. Now out to 11. Back to number 2 as they were playing catch back there. And there's a created screen and puts up a 3 and it's no good. As that ball swung around for a bit. And it's put back up by West Catholic because they're driving it again, looking for an option. Lays over. And the rebound's up and that's no good. Still 0-0. And we are a minute and a half into the game. What are we thinking? And this is going to stay like this the whole game, Vaughn, or is it just the defense and it'll wear off eventually?
Honestly, this is just great defense. They're creating pressure early, but now West Catholic will have 2 foul shots and try and score early. The first shot is no good.
Yeah, you can kind of see that the foul shots have been a struggle, although we haven't seen many. They have been a struggle as now both teams combined are 0 for 3 on their foul shots, and here comes foul shot number 2 for West Catholic. And that one's also no good and rebounded by Conwell Egan. This is now 6 minutes and 28 seconds left in the first quarter, and Conwell Egan has the ball. It's still 0-0. Looking for options is number 24 on Conwell Egan. That ball's tipped and intercepted by West Catholic. West Catholic charging up the court, finds an open man. Creating pressure is Conwell Egan still, trying to fight to the lane, but no good.
Now the inbound from West Catholic. Kicks to the corner, now up top, 11 with the ball.
Yeah, we're seeing number 11 have the ball a lot in this game, and she's going to manage the pace of West Catholic's offense. He's now trying to drive in as West Catholic once again, and the pressure for Conwell Egan is there every single time.
Another jump ball. It will be Egan's ball. Still a 0-0 game with 5:53 in the first quarter.
Yeah, it's looking like a defensive showcase so far, and honestly, I know a high-scoring game is fun, but this is also fun seeing shots denied and shots missed, and just seeing the rebounds and the fight for the ball every single play. But yeah, now Conwell Egan up with the ball, trying to find an open man, and it's stolen by West Catholic, and the layup is good, and it's finally 2-0. West Catholic, 5 minutes and 34 seconds left in the first quarter.
There's a foul and a fast break. Egan will inbound it from midcourt.
Yeah, we're kind of seeing that West Catholic is breaking through a double team pressure and sending up a third person so then they can steal that ball, and that's how they broke the score here early on. And number 4 open. She's going to pass it out to the corner and put up a 3. And it's no good, but it's rebounded by Conwell Egan. And that one's no good, and now West Catholic has the ball. And number 12 on West Catholic getting double teamed by Conwell Egan, and the pressure gets to her. Number 4 to 25, and that's good. 2-2, 5:08 left in the first quarter. Conwell Egan with much momentum as their bench is going insane right now.
Overall, just great playmaking from Conwell. They found the open woman in the corner, just couldn't make the shot there. And then they get the defensive pressure, get a steal, and a fast break layup.
Yeah, it's going to be that like sneak attack pressure that's coming from both teams that's going to get these points. That's already what's happened so far. Now 2-2 with just under 5 minutes to go. Now number 3 taking it up, breaking up court, finds the corner, fakes, 24, puts up a 3, and no good. The shots have to be hit there at some point as it's still 2-2, but this game could break any time once Conwell Egan or West Catholic starts hitting their shots.
I know it didn't end with any score, but it was great playmaking there. They found the open person, they kicked it, and they got an open shot, but it just didn't go in. Now the inbound with West Catholic taking it up.
Number 12 with the ball, trying to drive. And out to number 2, and she puts up a 3, and that one's no good. And rebounded by Ellie Buck. Now this pass out, and West Catholic still applying the pressure. And now Ariella Parks, who we talked about pregame, has a miscommunication, and the ball is now out of bounds, and West Catholic is going to have the ball.
Honestly, we had great defense all game, and we're still seeing it. A 2-2 score with 4 minutes left in the first quarter. It's just great defensive showcase.
Yeah, now West Catholic out, back to the corner, now up to the top of the key, and the ball movement is great right now for West Catholic because they send it back out to the corner, and that one is an air ball, as it only catches air. And now the Conwell Egan defense is applied again. And now Olivia Del Vecchio with the ball again, slides it. Now the ball out to Jayla Burke. Puts up a shot, and no good.
Great ball movement again. We just have to find the open person and score, and they're doing that, but they just can't find the scoring.
You know, West Catholic just missed a shot trying to drive in, and you can already see Conwell Egan is moving on the perimeter while West Catholic moves the ball, yes, but they're trying to drive in and get the twos, as it's still 2-2 with 3 minutes and 34 seconds left to go. Do you see anything, Vaughn?
Honestly, from both teams, I've seen great defense. It's hard to score when the other team is applying this much pressure. But I'm also seeing great passing from both teams. They just can't hit their shots with the amount of defensive pressure.
Yeah, now number 11 on West Catholic is fouled, and I believe she will go to the line, and she is going to the line for 2 shots.
Egan will sub. Now 11 at the line.
All right, number 11 ready to put up her first shot. Getting ready. There's a loud crowd tonight for senior night. And this first shot is missed again. Over 5 total for both teams on free throws. And they're going to have to cash those in if they want this game to have more offense.
We were talking about the momentum earlier, and honestly, this is a loud crowd. It's hard to score when you have a crowd that's loud.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, people don't realize how difficult it can be, but number 11 puts away that tough crowd right there and makes it 3-2 with a foul shot made. But now number 22 back up, out to 24. Back out, Olivia Dimon passes to number 25, and that 3 is no good. And now Jayla Butler with the ball again, and Olivia Dimon puts up a 3, and it's good! 5-3 Conwell Egan, 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first quarter, and that ball is tipped by Olivia Del Vecchio. And Conwell Egan is going to have the ball on the attack.
West Catholic looks frustrated. They are all yelling at each other. They can't find the open person. Honestly, this defensive pressure is great. Conwell just needs to keep it up and hit these shots.
Yeah, it's going to be a mental game if this defensive pressure keeps staying on, but now Del Vecchio going to inbound the ball out to Brianna Jackson, and that is a miscommunication again and tip, but a miscommunication by West Catholic, and back out, and they're going to work the perimeter again, and Del Vecchio is going to put up a shot, and it's no good. We saw many of those put up and good in warm-ups, but the game pressure can get to you. As now West Catholic the other way, and it's blocked!
There is a foul called. West Catholic will go to the line.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate foul right there, as that was an exciting block. But now West Catholic's going to go to the line and look to tie it up with at least 1 free throw. If they make 2, they will have the lead.
The crowd saw that block, and they got hyped. I don't know. These foul shots are loud. This is a loud crowd. It's hard to make these shots.
Yeah, 100%. Like we just talked about last time. I mean, it's difficult, but every time we talk about that, it's going to go in, as they just cashed in for a 4-4 game. And when the ball is rebounded or inbounded, whatever happens on this next shot, there's 2 minutes and 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Because that shot is good. So they're now 3 for the last 3 on free throws, and another miscommunication by Conwell Egan, and that one's out of bounds. West Catholic's going to have the ball. Conwell Egan cannot get frustrated if that is going to happen. We saw West Catholic get frustrated, and it did not pan out well for them, as there was a 3 put up, and good. Now number 11 with the ball, looking to settle things down for West Catholic. As the screen is set, and 11's going to drive, finds the open guy back. Now number 4 with the ball, looking for options. Back to number 12, up to the top of the key is number 2 with the ball at the C on the Conwell Egan, at the last C on the Conwell Egan logo. Now she's going to drive in. She sees an open lane. She puts up the lay, and it's no good.
What I saw
There's
there,
a whistle.
what I saw there was great defense. I saw multiple switches that panned out well, and overall, it's hard to score when a defense is playing this well.
Yeah, I mean, it's really, I think this whole game is going to be a defensive showcase. I mean, you can see it for the first 2 minutes, but if you keep seeing it, it's going to look like that way. But now Olivia Del Vecchio with the ball, and she splits the defense, and she's going to drive in, swing out at 3, and this one's up to the key, and what a pass, and they're going to drive, and they're going to get 2 here! Jayla Butler puts up the 2 with great ball movement from Conwell Egan.
Overall, that was just great ball movement. It's hard to play defense when a team can find the open person like multiple times in one possession. That was just an open leg after great passing.
Yeah, now Conwell Egan back with the ball, and ankles are broken. And now there's a 3 out, and they're going to drive in, back up to the key, looking for more options in the corner. Bad pass, though. And now there's a whistle.
There's a foul, and it's going to be Conwell Egan ball with a pass from underneath.
There's now 1 minute and 46 seconds left in the first quarter.
Egan up 6-5 from this inbound. They're looking to score again. They have momentum right now. He gets the corner, takes the 3, and it's no good.
Yeah, those corner threes have to be hit. I mean, they have the lead by 1, but they can really split them away from West Catholic if they can put in more shots. And that's the same thing for West Catholic. It's really about who's going to make more shots against this tough defense.
There's a foul in the play, and 11 will go to the line for 2 for West Catholic.
Yeah, number 11's been pretty relevant for West Catholic, and she's been leading the offensive drives for West Catholic, and she's hasn't put up the most shots, but she's definitely changing the tempo of Conwell Egan's defense and also the West Catholic offense.
"11 will make the first shot for West Catholic, tying up the game 6-6 with 1:37 left in the first quarter.
Now 11 getting ready to put up her second shot. And this one is good, and it is now 7-6. Not Conwell Egan, excuse me, West Catholic. 1 minute 33 left in the first quarter. As a long pass stretched out, and they're just going to take the 2, and it's no good, and a missed rebound by Conwell Egan. And now West Catholic up the other way. Number 2 driving up the court, getting double teamed. And the same pressure that they've been putting on, it remains there. And Conwell Egan is relevant on defense right now. There is now a timeout by West Catholic.
That defensive pressure right there could have resulted in a turnover, forcing West Catholic to take a timeout. Overall, I think this defense. What do you think, Joey?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the defense, like I've been saying, it's going to be a defensive showcase. And now with timeout, we'll take a break for a second.
Now we're back with both teams walking onto the court. It'll be an inbound from half court for West Catholic.
All right, now West Catholic inbounds the ball, number 11 once again. And you have Brianna Jackson on number 11. And now a screen is set, and it's stolen! Stolen by Jayla Butler. And there's another whistle right after the timeout.
Foul on 11. Overall, that would have been a smart foul. But now they're going to the line for 2 since it was a fast break foul.
Yeah, it's a back and forth game so far, and those fouls later in the game could definitely hurt them, especially when it gets to bonus.
Butler at the line, taking her first shot, and it's no good.
All right, now Butler's going to go up to try to tie this game at 7 with her second attempted free shot. And that shot's good, and it's tied at 7. Now West Catholic going to inbound.
Celeste Kinney will come into the game, subbing out Butler. overall, that was a great possession for Conwell. They were able to make their foul shot, and now it's a 7-7 tie game with 58 seconds left.
Yeah, quick possession by Conwell Egan, but they were still able to get a point from it, and any point is good. And now West Catholic is going to put one up and good for a layup basket, which is 2 points. Now West Catholic going to inbound again, and no, excuse me, not from the half-court side.
Conwell Egan will sub in Parks, who is also a senior. Joey, what do you think about this play style so far from Conwell Egan's coaching staff?
Yeah, I mean, they're able to put together great defense, and you can see Conwell Egan, as they struggled in past games to get past half court, they're starting to get past half court more now. All right, now number 11 with another free throw, and this is her 5th and 6th of the quarter, if I'm not mistaken, and this one's put up and good. She's sort of settled into the game as she's missed the first few, and now she's cashed in on the recent few.
She had to get adjusted to the crowd, and honestly, I think she has. She hasn't missed in a while.
Yeah, being the away team and shooting free throws is definitely difficult, but now her second shot is also good.
Egan really has to stop number 11. She's been in the whole game, and she's creating a lot of pressure on defense and offense.
Yeah, now West Catholic gets another steal, and now it's 13-7 with 35 seconds to go in the first quarter. Is now out right inside the paint, and that one's stolen again by West Catholic. West Catholic causing more and more steals as we go, but now intercepted by Liv Dittman and going up the other way. Back to Liv Dittman, and she's going to look for a shot. And that is good from 3. It had a bit of speed around the rim, but it was put up and good. Now number 5 with the ball looking for space, and she's going to put up a 2, and it's off the front of the rim. Now Liv Dittman controlling the ball. And the first quarter is out of time, and it's 13-10 West Catholic. We'll see you in a bit. All right, we are back here on the Eagle Eye Network, and as we recently just said, it's 13-10 West Catholic, and in these 8-minute quarters, we are getting set to play the second one.
This Egan crowd, honestly very loud, is creating tough shots for West Catholic, as honestly, if you're playing against a crowd that's loud, you're not dialed into the game, and this crowd is extremely loud with it being senior night.
Yeah, 100% agree. Crowds, when on the road, crowds are very difficult to have to play in, and I don't like it as much as being at home and in your spot that you usually are during the week. And now stolen by Conwell Egan, and it's been steals on steals so far. And now only 10 seconds in, and there's already boos in the second quarter. Now the Eagles inbound the ball, and there's double team pressure by West Catholic. Looking for an opening is Charlie Bennett, and she is fouling. She hits the ground hard as her teammates come to help her up, and the energy from the crowd is once again fired up, chanting, "You can't do that."
The inbound from Egan at half court, looking to score here. They have the energy. This crowd is loud. They have all the momentum they need to get a drive.
You know, Charlie Bennett with the ball, swinging it out to Jayla Butler, and back out number 2, and it's no good.
Great ball movement there. Didn't result in what they wanted to score, but if they keep this up, honestly, they'll be able to score easily.
Yeah, now out to the key is 11, and she's going to pump fake and swing it out to number 12. Number 12, excuse me. And now she's driving in, and that one's good. It's 15-10, West Catholic. Now Conwell Egan with the ball. Double team is there pressure behind her, and she's going to have to break up. Brianna Jackson looking for an option. Charlie Bennett puts up a 3, and it's no good as it's out to the corner where Conwell Egan Eagle was, and that too is not good. West Catholic with the ball again. Number 11 has the ball. She swings it out to the corner. This shot's put up, and this shot is no good off the front of the rim. Is now Conwell Egan going to try to settle down with Jayla Butler. Jayla Butler looking for options. Taking time, backing out, looking for an option, but the defense is right on her. Looking outside to the elbow, driving in. Euro step, and good! Brianna Jackson with a beautiful move to get into the paint and put up a 2.
The shots before that for Egan were pretty forced. They needed to find their rhythm, and they just got it. A great possession there, great ball movement, found the open lane.
Yeah, 3-point difference with 6:16 left in the first quarter and first half. We're going to talk about that. Now, number 11 puts up a shot, and it's good. Number 11 has been tearing up in the later in the first quarter and now currently in the second quarter. And Vaughn, going after halftime, we don't know if one of these teams may change their strategy. Like I just said, if you want to talk about 6 minutes left in halftime, do you think anything will change after halftime?
I think 11 has been on the court for West Catholic for a while. She's going to be there for a lot more time. And Egan really needs to focus on her. She's been making her shots, and she has a lot of points tonight already.
Yeah, now inbounded by West Catholic out to number 11. It's Olivia Del Vecchio. And now number 5 comes up the seam, and it's good for 2, as it's now 20-12. Now Olivia Del Vecchio with the ball. Little hezzy move out to Jayla Butler. Jayla Butler out to Del Vecchio. Out to Charlie Bennett, and Charlie Bennett misses another 3. And Marley Martin with the ball now, looking for options. Sets it back to Olivia Del Vecchio. And now Jayla Butler looking for options now again, as she's been controlling the tempo of the game recently.
A tough layup there.
Yeah, no good, and she hits the ground hard, and Egan just has to find a way to generate offense.
Jayla
24 points up to 2, and it's good. Eagle will make it a 20-14 game.
And now number 11 with the ball once again. It's been Del Vecchio on number 11 all game, and that too is missed. He's trying to drive to the paint again as West Catholic, because we've been seeing that the whole entire game, while Egan's still working the perimeter and driving when they need to. Now Del Vecchio, crossover move, driving in, and it puts up a 2, and it's good. A great move by Del Vecchio to get 2, and it's now 20-16, and West Catholic calls a timeout.
I feel as if this home crowd has given the Egan Eagles a lot of energy here. They've made some tough shots, and they have the momentum going into this after this timeout.
All right, we're going to take a timeout here on Eagle Eye Network during this timeout. All right, we're back here on the Eagle Eye Network. It's 20-16 West Catholic with 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Number 11 with the ball once again. Now swung out to the elbow, number 5, and the ball is fluttered through the legs of a West Catholic and Conwell Egan defender. And now Del Vecchio loses the ball and is rebounded and picked up. And now Buck with the ball. Buck, and that's stolen by West Catholic. And now number 2 of West Catholic drives up, dishes out into the paint, back out to the corner, looking for options, and it's nearly intercepted, but it hit off the hands and slipped out. Now number 2 trying to settle the offense down for West Catholic, and tight defense on once again. The screen is set. Now number 11 going to put up another shot, and it is just off the back of the rim. Buck with the ball now, out to Del Vecchio.
That was great defensive pressure there. They just got to keep that up. They haven't let West Catholic score in a bit here. It's that defensive pressure and that crowd energy.
Yeah, now Charlie Bennett is fouled to the ground, as they're going to be able to inbound the ball here and settle down the offense. Now the inbound by Del Vecchio, out to Butler, now to Bennett, now to Del Vecchio. She's going to drive in, she's going to put up a tough layup, and it's no good off the backboard. Now West Catholic with the ball once again.
That looks like a foul to me. I thought it was good defense, but a little too rough there.
Yeah, now West Catholic the other way, and they put up one. And Vaughn, we were just talking about how the points were being prevented for by Conwell Egan's defense, but now they can break into it. Could this be a momentum setter now to make a surge into the second half?
I think Egan just needs to get a basket, and they're letting up. I think they need to stop letting up these points in the paint. I mean, 11 is sitting on the perimeter. You need to watch for the threes, but also these points in the paint. It's too much.
Yeah, all right. Now Bennett with the ball. She looks for a crossover move and creates a little bit of separation. Now a screen, and they're going to call it a travel. And now the other way is West Catholic who inbound the ball.
That's a tough call there. Honestly, I couldn't tell what if it was a travel or if it wasn't. As Egan will sub out number 2, Marley Martin.
Now inbounded to number 11, which they've been doing all game. Now 11 looking to create separation. As there's a double team, as West Catholic put 2 players right next to each other, which caused the defense. It's stolen by Del Vecchio, but a whistle is blown.
Another tough call there. I couldn't really tell. It looked like a steal, but there might have been some contact there.
Yeah, I couldn't really see it from here, as I was more focused on the ball movement, and I couldn't really see that. But I can believe that the refs could miss a call here and there, as it's a hard job to do. Is now number 2 going to inbound the ball, and it's not the number 11 this time, it's the number 5, and she hits a crossover move out to the corner, and this shot is heaved up, and it's air. It's now rebounded by Bennett. Bennett and miscommunication, and luckily ends up at Del Vecchio. As now Brianna Jackson with the ball, and she turns it over, and now West Catholic has the ball. As now it's going to go Conwell Egan's way, as there was a whistle there. I don't exactly know what happened. Did you see anything, Vaughn?
It was the double dribble there. Now Egan will have it for an inbound at midcourt. Pass into Jackson.
All right,
now at the elbow.
All right, now number 35, Ellie Buck with the ball, and she puts up a 2, and it is now 22-18 with 2 minutes remaining. Now West Catholic missed the shot. We just had a technical difficulty. And now Conwell Egan's going to have the ball and inbound it. Now inbounded to Parks. Parks hits a crossover move to create separation. She's at the logo area. And now cut to the middle, and it's blocked by West Catholic, but they're going to call a foul on West Catholic for more than getting the ball. It seemed like there was some body contact there. As now up to the line for 2 shots is Ellie Buck. Shot number 1 put up, and it's good. It's now 22-19. They're within a 3 of tying this game, and if this next shot is made, then it's going to be a 2-point game with 1:34 remaining in the first half. It seems like teams are starting to settle in now with the free throws made, and just like defense seems like it's laying off just a tad bit more. Do you see anything different?
I see the West Catholic is really settling into their spot. This crowd isn't really getting to them anymore as they're making their free throws.
Yeah, I agree. It's just the state of settling in, and now number 11 with the ball at the elbow. Now number 2, and that gets a finger on it, but it still hits the rim. Now rebounded by Conwell Egan. Number 22, Brianna Jackson with the ball. Jackson out to Butler. Now to Buck, and Buck puts up a 2, and it's no good. Now there's a whistle as they call a double dribble on West Catholic's number 12. Now Conwell Egan has the chance to tie it up here if they do put up a 3, but we've been seeing more foul shots and 2 points made, as there has been a couple threes, but not as many as seen in maybe other games this season for Conwell Egan or West Catholic. It's now Jackson with the ball. Out to Buck, and Buck bobbles it, and she's slammed to the ground. As a whistle is blown once again, and you can't do that chants are surging through the court. First shot missed by Buck, but she's going to try to put him within 2-point distance here if she makes this one. Now Buck getting ready to put up a shot. And it's spun off the rim, and it's now 22-19 still with 47.2 seconds left in the first half. So there's now going to be a third foul shot. Excuse me, I did not realize that. It's right here, once again, this could put them within the 2-point distance that they may need for later on if this becomes a close game. So now the third one is also missed, and that is just a rough break for Egan, and you just have to reset from that and don't let that hang over your head. But now Charlie Bennett gets the ball, and she puts up a 3, and it's in and out. Now Jackson with the ball, driving in, Euro step. We saw that earlier, but this time it doesn't go in, and Buck is blocked.
There's a foul called, and Egan will go to the line for again.
Yeah, we're seeing Buck. She just missed three foul shots in a row, and that was just unfortunate. But if she can make any of these, it would still help the Egan Eagles for this.
What do you think our standout
Is that first shot is missed?
On that last possession, Bennett looked for a corner 3. She's been doing it all game. She's been open, but she just couldn't hit it. It's been in and out multiple times for her. She just now needs to find her groove.
Yeah, Buck makes that shot, and West Catholic, there was a whistle, and I thought it was a West Catholic timeout, but it's just an inbound by West Catholic. Now out to number 2. And number 12 to the side, looking like the ball is going to be picked up by her. Now a screen is set for number 12 to drive through, and there's nothing there. Drop back up to the top of the key. Crossover, driving in, looking for the corner shot, and nothing's there. Swatted away, and a whistle is called by the ref. And now number 12 inbounding the ball, and it's up to number 2. Number 2 at the corner elbow area. Now looking for an option again as they have to work the perimeter here, and that ball's dropped by number 10. They maintain possession, and it hits off the ref, and they call it out of bounds.
I know it's only been 2 possessions, but after number 11 got subbed out, this West Catholic offense just looks different.
Yeah, I was going to get to that as soon as we hit halftime, Vaughn, but it's now 20-20, 22-20. West Catholic inbounding the ball with 7.3 seconds left as they have to put up a shot quickly or drive in for multiple chances soon. Now inbounding to number 2, and the pressure's right there, and they're just going to put up a shot from there, and it's no good. And the rebound goes out to West Catholic. and the ball is fumbled away and it's out of bounds. And that is halftime. 22-20, West Catholic, and we're going to send it to the studio for a halftime report.
This is our halftime report. My name's Carly Boker. This is Xavier Carmona and Sophia Liddy. So, Xavier, what do you think the key difference has been so far in this game?
I think our key difference has been the energy we're getting from the stands, and not just stands, but also our players that are on the bench. It being senior night, we're getting a lot of energy, and I think that's pushing us through.
No, I agree. I think it's really just lifting these girls up and just getting them fired up to go. So, what do you think the team has found success in overall?
I think the momentum has been good, as we said at the beginning, that they needed to work on their momentum and how they keep it up and everything. And recovering from these stolen balls have been really good too.
No, I agree. We've been recovering well, but I think we need to be able to hold that possession and just keep that ball in our possession and keep it going.
Yeah.
Now, Zabe, I feel as if West Catholic standout players have been number 11 and number 2, whether they're aggressive on defense or just shooters. Do you agree with me?
I do agree.
Yeah. So, overall, who do you think Conwell Egan, some of their standout players have been?
I think Bree Jackson did an amazing job stretching the floor and getting us over the halfway line so we can't get pressed and get trapped. I think Liv Dell did great speaking into the hole, getting shots up, and also breaking press with Bree Jackson. I think Liv Denman, she's been a force on defense. She has 4 points. She's doing great. And I think these are our star players.
Yeah. Sophia, what do you think?
I think Bree Jackson has been doing amazing. She got knocked to the floor, but she recovered right away and got right back on the field.
Welcome back to the Eagle Eye Network. Once again, I'm alongside Vaughn McCann, and we are getting ready for the second half. Is 22-20 West Catholic as they are walking out right now, and there's now 40 seconds left in the halftime intermission.
So, Joey, what do you think Egan needs to worry about on this West Catholic offense and defense?
I mean, you can see that they're trying to drive in every time. They're kind of doing the same thing. You can kind of recognize the pattern for both teams. Work the perimeter, find an opening, drive in. They're not really focused about putting up the threes unless they're wide open. You got anything else to say about that?
I 100% agree. This West Catholic offense has been hot and many times. They've been setting multiple screens, though. And while the Conwell Egan defense is playing man-to-man, they've been switching. And honestly, great defense from both teams. It's just hard to play when you're playing such great defense when you're on offense.
I agree. I mean, defense is a part that's overlooked in basketball now. As you can see from the past, if you look at the NBA things, it's been, in the 90s there was less points, but nowadays you have teams having 140-point games, and it's just like an amazing part of the game. There's more offense because there's less defense. But still, in this high school basketball setting, girls and boys, you can still see much defense being prioritized and played. All right, now inbounded from Del Vecchio to Jackson. Now Jackson back with the ball at the key. And now there's a wide open three, but it's pump fake. And now Jackson's going to put up the three, and it's off the front of the rim. Now you can see the number 11 is back on the court, Vaughn, and she had a great impact on West Catholic and for West Catholic, in the first half. What do you think they're going to do to make sure that she can stay relevant in this game?
I think you just need to play up on her when she's on the outside. She's been draining these threes, especially tough contested ones. But she also has her hand taped, which I don't know if it was like that before.
Yeah, I did not recognize that thing, as maybe she did jam a finger or two. But now number 2 with the ball, going down. Now out to number 12 at the top of the key. So they're going to exchange it to number 11. Number 11 looking confident still, controlling the offense, setting a screen, and that layup was missed. And passed by Del Vecchio to Jackson. Now Jackson turning up court, and she steps back, looks for a three, out to Ariella Parks, who puts up a three and is no good. Now number 2 with the ball, going up the court. Now number 11 looking, pump fakes, looks for a mid-range shot, and it is no good.
Once again, great defense by Egan. They need to watch out for 11. She's been hitting tough contested shots all night, but you can't make a shot over that defense.
Now Parks with the ball, back to Del Vecchio. Del Vecchio back to Parks, back to Del Vecchio, as they've been playing catch recently. And now the shot by Parks is no good. West Catholic, and it looks like a slower way to come out instead of coming out of the first quarter when they were coming out firing. Now the third quarter they're coming out a bit more slow for both teams. But now number 12 is a wide open shot, and it's drained. West Catholic is fired up as it's now 25-20 with 6 minutes and 13 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
That was a tough possession for West Catholic and Egan. There was a fast break. Egan gets a great stop, but when it's a fast break, it's hard to find your man and get a stop. So there's a wide open three, and West Catholic drains it.
And now Del Vecchio puts up a three, and there's no emotion shown as she's been locked in this whole entire game, and now a timeout by West Catholic. What a shot by Olivia Del Vecchio to put them back within 2. As now there's 5:53 left in the third quarter.
So far this half, I've seen both great offense and defense. I think Egan really needs to get into their spot. That was a great last possession, but before that, they were passing back and forth between 2 players. They need to find more people.
100% agree. You got to open up the court to everybody on the offense, as you got to work. The court has 5 people on your team for a reason, and you got to work all 5. I understand if you want to work 2 people, and if it does work, you can 100% do it. But it could come back to bite you once they figure out how to counter that move of playing catch at the elbow and at the key. All right, we're back here, and West Catholic's going to inbound the ball here. Number 12, most likely passing to number 11. Yup, I am right on that. As it's a predictable inbound, as they don't want to play up on 11, as she could obviously hit a cutback move and have a 5-on-4 going the other way. Now, number 12 with the ball, as Egan's defense is not tied up. Now it is. Now number 2 with the ball, looking for space, looking to open up. So they're playing all the perimeter with number 11 inside, who's been running and storming all over the court. Now number 2 looking, a pump fake. Number 14 out and stolen by Olivia Del Vecchio. And this is the tie of the game. And it is in for 25-25 with 5 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
That was great defense there. I saw multiple switches that worked out well. There was tight defense. Overall, everything was great that possession.
Yeah, I agree. Conwell Egan came out storming in this third quarter, cashing in on more shots, while West Catholic isn't getting many shots. And that one's blocked by Jackson. And now this ball's going to go up the other way. Jackson with the ball. Jackson looking, pass across to the corner. Looking, settles down, puts it up, and it's air ball. And now Del Vecchio's raced right through. And now number 13 with the ball out the number two, and she puts it up, and it's good, but it's only 2 points as she did not check her footing on the line. Now Jackson inbounding Del Vecchio. Del Vecchio back to Jackson, and we're seeing that playing catch again on the inbound, which is okay. And now Jackson driving in, looking for a pass. What a dish. And it is up and rebounded again by Conwell Egan. Del Vecchio putting up another shot. Del Vecchio's good! No motion shown once again, and now the Eagles have the lead with 4 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
Egan takes their first lead of the night, and it was on a great possession. Overall, just great ball movement, finding the open person. A tough layup is missed, but it was overall just a great possession, kicking it out to Olivia, who hits the 3.
And now Del Vecchio out the parks, and it's no good. But as we were talking about in warm-ups, Del Vecchio was knocking down plenty of threes from the corner, as she's knocking them from the top of the key and the elbow now. But they're still, it's all about the efficiency in shooting. But now West Catholic hits a 3 to put them back on top, 30-28. Now Jackson with the ball. Jackson looking at number 14, as she evades number 14's defense and now cuts into the paint. And now she has room and bodies somebody. And bodied was number 11, who's been causing havoc all night for the Conwell Egan defense.
It will be a blocking foul and go underneath Conwell Egan's inbound. Del Vecchio getting subbed off. What do we think about that change in the game for Conwell?
Yeah, I bet they want to rest her for now and then get her in back at the start of the fourth quarter with 1 minute left. It might be a quick change, as we saw the boys basketball team also do quick changes with Justin Bobb, Jared Velez, and that was used as energy and momentum to make West Catholic have a quick adjustment. And now Jackson puts up a 3, and it's no good. Now Jackson's going to get the ball again. She's driving in, looking for an option, back out the 3, and there's Park. She puts up a 3, and it's good! 31-30, Conwell Egan! What a shot once again, as they are working the perimeter, and the shots from the perimeter are open in this half. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. Now stolen, and Jackson has the ball. Parks has the ball, and it's a foot race. She stops, it's blocked, and the ref blows a whistle.
It will be a jump ball and Conwell Egan's ball underneath for the inbound. It's stolen by West Catholic as 12 has it going up the court, and 5 will take the layup, and it's missed.
All right, now Bucks with the ball. Bucks out to Butler, who we haven't seen in a minute, as she's just got subbed in, and that might have been the sub for Del Vecchio, unless there was another sub with it, which I'm not sure of.
Martin will come in, subbing out for Bennett, and it will be West Catholic with number 12 taking it up, and 11 out of the game. Do you think that's going to change anything for the West Catholic offense?
Yeah, they kind of matched up, I guess, with Del Vecchio as they saw the sub out. As 2 fouls can do that, and now West Catholic puts up a 3. Number 12 was the one who shot it, and it's 33-31, as we're seeing more of a back-and-forth game. As in the first half, this is kind of like slumps and then momentum for both teams, and now tie game at 33. Buck puts up 2, and it's good for a layup. They've been working the shots and the layups, nothing in between that I've seen. And now that one's blocked, and it's going to be a jump ball unless they call it West Catholic ball, as apparently whoever was under that had possession. Number 14.
Both teams have been playing great defense and offense here. overall, they both have momentum. It's hard to stop a team when they're locked in, and both of them are.
Yeah, that's why we're seeing a back and forth game now. As yes, the defense has laid off a little bit as the open shots have been there. But now they're prioritizing offense, and this has been. If you like a defensive game, you should watch the first half. But if you like an offensive game, this is what the second half is turning out to be. And now number 2 double team. Now the number 12, she's wide open and puts up a 3, and it's just no good off the backboard and rim area where they meet up. And now ball recovered by West Catholic. And now another foul on Conwell Egan.
12 has had 2 wide open threes. I think Egan really needs to watch out for her. She made the last one, and the second one, which we just watched, barely rimmed out.
Yeah, the shots are becoming more close than last quarter and last half overall, as we were seeing those shots miss almost completely sometimes, and now they're just missing by a little bit. And now a self inbound off the Conwell Egan defender, and they put up 2, and it's 35-33 with 1 minute and 40 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
That was a smart play by the inbounder for West Catholic. Honestly, you need a higher IQ than most of the players to do that.
And now we see Del Vecchio back on the court, like I predicted, a quick sub, and she's already making an impact as it's now tied at 35 with 1 minute and 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Now number 2 with the ball, up at the Eagle head at the Conwell Egan court logo. Now number 14 out to number 5. Number 5 at the key elbow area. Now number 12. 12 looking to a drive. Nobody's open, has to settle down. The defensive pressure has not been flowing through for Conwell Egan. As now number 4 looking for an option, spins and gets bodied and trucked in a way. And they call a foul.
It will be underneath for West Catholic inbound. Number 12, the inbounder. Surprised she's not outside on the perimeter, as she was knocking down threes earlier.
Yeah, the senior night energy has not really changed from the first quarter. There's been moments where it's louder, but at a steady pace and average, this is what the senior night energy has been, and it hits off the back of Del Vecchio. And now Butler passes the ball to Del Vecchio, and another foul.
There's been multiple fouls this quarter. Honestly, I think it's the tight defense. Both teams just want to play like rough defense, and it's worked out sometimes, but lots of fouls have already been called.
Yeah, the refs aren't really missing much as they're tighter on the calls now in the second half, as that could impact the game. Now Dittman with the ball, hits a hezzy, and now out to the corner is Butler, and Butler puts it up, and it's just no good.
That shot looked good, barely rimmed out. Honestly, just a great possession, just didn't work out for them.
Now number 12 with the ball, slides it to number 2 at the wing. Now cuts back, looks for an option, pass intercepted by Dittman. Now Del Vecchio with the ball. Del Vecchio looking for an option, a stretch pass there. And now it's Parks putting it up, and it's no good. The layup was right there. Now, back. Now number 2 puts up a shot, and that was a careless shot in a way, but it almost went in. Now number 12 driving in. Number 12 looking for open space. Not there. And now Dittman has the ball, but is laid off by a body, and now a foul.
It's been 2 possessions now where number 2 on West Catholic has forced a shot or a pass, and I really think she needs to slow down and ease into the game.
Yeah, absolutely, Vaughn. And now we're getting set for the inbound by Del Vecchio for Conwell Egan. Now Del Vecchio with the ball. Looking to drive up court in a triple team. She beats all 3 of them. Looking for an option at the 3 line. And that one's put up, and it is no good. As the time expires for the third quarter, and we're going to go into the fourth quarter tied at 35. If you win this next quarter, you win the game. We're going to take a break here, and we'll see you in a minute. All right, we're back here for the fourth quarter. 8 more minutes of play, and it's 35-35 in the fourth quarter. Here, this has been a very exciting game to this point, as the third quarter has shown and displayed the most offense this game, as the defensive showcase was shown in the first half. But now Del Vecchio with the ball. She's had a huge impact, more in the second half. Now she drives in, and Conwell Egan almost had a lead, but the shot was missed. The one-handed heave could not be cashed in on. Now number 2 with the ball, has open space to drive, gets stopped by Dittman, and now she was jammed in the corner, but now she picks back up, and at the eagle head is number 2. Number 2 swings a risky pass, and it's intercepted. Del Vecchio looking for space. Del Vecchio with the lay, and she's stripped of the ball.
Again, number 2 is forcing another possession there. Honestly, number 2 has to ease into the game. A forced pass, 2 of the last possessions, and a forced shot in one of them.
Now Dittman with the ball, swings it back out to the corner. Del Vecchio's going to heave up this shot, and it's good. What a shot! What a shot by Del Vecchio. It's now 38-35 with 7 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter.
We saw her making these shots in the warm-ups, and honestly, she's just toned in. She's having the same energy from the warm-ups and hitting these shots.
Yeah, 100% agree. She's cashing in on many of her shots now, and that's an and 1 shot for number 12 on West Catholic. They have a chance to tie up the game now, as number 12 will go to the line.
11 will be subbed on for West Catholic. I wonder if they're going to start changing their play style to shooting threes more. What do you think, Joe?
Yeah, West Catholic may do that, but the drive game has been working to a certain extent, but now it hasn't. But now it's a tie game with 7 minutes left to go in the game. Now inbounded by Parks. Parks to Del Vecchio. Del Vecchio is going to slow it down and then speed up. She's going to drive in. She's going to split the defense before handing it off to Parks. Parks out to Dittman. Dittman making big plays on defense, and that's broken through by number 11, as it's now still going to be Conwell Egan's ball.
What I've seen recently on the Conwell Egan offense is Del Vecchio slowing down the offense and then speeding it up. Honestly, just great change of pace, finding like an open lane or an open player, and now she has the ball at the top of the key.
Now Del Vecchio putting up another shot, and the mid-range shots for Del Vecchio have been struggles. But now Del Vecchio with the ball again, and she's going to slide it out to number 13, which is Celeste Kinney back in the game. Now out to Butler, and Butler puts up a shot, and it's good.
40-38 with 6:25. The energy is here.
And now 11 will go to the line as she's fouled on her way to the rim, and now she's going to go up for 2 free throws, as she's been doing well with those free throws since the first quarter to try to tie this game. Now 11's first shot is going to be put up, and it is good. Now it's a 1-point game with 6 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. The second shot is to be determined. Excuse me. But this one is getting set for now. But it is still a 1-point game as of right now. Now 11's second shot is no good. West Catholic is still going to be trailing, as I almost thought that shot was automatic after the first one was made. As now Kinney with the ball. Kinney out to Parks, out to Del Vecchio. Now out to Dittman. Dittman to Kinney. Kinney driving, looking for an opening. Now it's Parks, and she puts it up, and you kind of saw a one-hand shot as their guide hands kind of fell off the ball there. The shot was missed, but there was already a whistle blown before the shot. And now West Catholic's going to have the ball. Number 11 is going to take it up. Now 11 with the ball, running through half court. Del Vecchio still on 11, and has been the whole game. It's tipped by Del Vecchio. West Catholic's able to recover, but a West Catholic player is down. 11 takes the ball, lays the underneath, and it's now 41-40 West Catholic.
West Catholic has been forcing many passes. It almost didn't work out at first, but then they have a pass to the underneath from the top of the key. It could have been intercepted, but it was just great ball placement, and they hit the 11 hits the layup.
And now Kinney with the ball from Del Vecchio. Back to Del Vecchio. You can see that Egan is playing catch with another player in Del Vecchio. Now Kinney looking, driving in. Kinney has a lane, and it's no good. No foul on the play, which I thought that there would be a foul. And now the other way, number 5 has the ball, and she's jammed. And she's able to put up a shot and get the foul.
Honestly, I thought that was a missed call down. I thought Kinney fell hard. It looked like he fouled me. And then they call a foul for West Catholic. And 5 will get 2 shots.
Now number 5 on her first shot, getting set. And the first one is good. It's now a 2-point game. West Catholic leading 42-40. Now second shot by number 5, and that one is going to be good too. Now 2 points added to the score, 43-40 West Catholic. Conwell Egan with a Del Vecchio 3, it could be tied right here. But I think they're going to work it calm and go for 2. Now Parks with the ball, looking as a triangle triple team sort of on her. Now looking back, almost a backcourt violation, but the pass was perfect. Now Parks with the ball, looking, fakes and drives, gets underneath and it's blocked. But they call a foul on West Catholic, and that could be a makeup call for the calls back on the last set of offensive attacks by both teams.
Honestly, West Catholic's defense has been very strong. They're getting a lot of stops. But Egan finds a way to stop their defense, drives in, and gets the foul call.
Yeah, absolutely. Now one shot is made by Parks, and she's going to set up for her next shot. So now with this, it could be a 1-point game with Egan trailing. Now, but that shot is missed. And now number 12 with the ball, back to number 11. Number 11 up the court. 11 looking, heaves one over, and it's good. 45-41 with 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Now number 25 with the ball. Out the number. Parks back with the ball. Parks puts up the shot, and it catches nothing but air on that one. Now back the other way is number 5. Number 5 in the open lane. And she cashes in on the layup, and it's now 47-41. Egan smartly calls a timeout, and they're going to have to regroup for this one.
I really think Egan has to slow down the game. They've been forcing a lot of shots. Honestly, you just need to get in your groove again. They had it earlier, but now it's a 47-41 game. They need to slow down.
Yeah, absolutely, Vaughn. They're going to need to get back in their mojo to get back into this game. It's a 6-point game, and that's going to be tough, especially with the defensive showcase that could come right back on at any moment that we don't know. All right, now Egan with the ball. Back to Parks. Now a double team being played by West Catholic. Now out, and there's a whistle. We don't know what for, though. Now you can hear the crowd getting into it for this one. And it's getting louder and louder as the game time ticks down. I feel like it... Oh, no, like... All right, now Jackson with the ball. Back out. Del Vecchio puts up another shot, and this one's good! This is now a 3-point game. When Egan thought that they were going to slowly slip away, Del Vecchio comes in again and puts up another shot. She's having a great game. Now West Catholic back up with the ball.
The Egan offense really has to find Del Vecchio when she's open. She makes a lot of her open shots, and she's the hot hand right now.
Yeah, 47-44 with 3 minutes and 43 seconds left to go in the game. And now going to the line is number 5 for West Catholic. Now the first shot is good, and it's now 48-44. As these fouls are slowly going to kill Egan away if they keep committing these fouls late in the game. Like I said earlier in the first half, these fouls could determine the game for both teams. And now there's a bobble of the ball, and now it's going to be Egan's ball going the other way. 48-44.
I've seen one on multiple possessions now getting like angry and playing with like a harsh demeanor. She needs to calm down and settle in. I saw her chirp at the Egan bench too. Honestly, that's not how you want to play. You need to stay calm.
Yeah, emotions running high, of course, towards the end of the game. Now Delvecchio's going to run it, and she is smothered, and there's a foul. Delvecchio almost got bodied to the floor. If she was one more step earlier than it could have been. Now going to the line for two will be Delvecchio. Delvecchio puts up the first shot, and it's good. 48-45, 3-point difference in this game. Now the second shot can put them within two, which we've been talking about all game long. As for Egan, the threes have been more the three-pointers have been more of a difference for them now. And Delvecchio misses the second shot. It was an in and out. I thought it was going to go in, and that ball's intercepted by Jackson. Jackson driving the paint, looking. She had a wide open Delvecchio. Delvecchio's going to put it up. Delvecchio's got it. It's good. Olivia Delvecchio ties the game right away.
This Egan crowd is very energetic right now. They have a lot of momentum. With 3 minutes left in this game, a tie game.
It was just 47-41. Now it's 48-48. What a change of events. With now 3 minutes left in the game. This is going to be exciting to watch this unravel towards the end of the game.
It will be Egan ball with an illegal screen. Now 2 coming back into the game for West Catholic. Do you think 2 could be a change for the West Catholic offense and defense?
I think any change right here is going to be very important, as they might take somebody out for a quick 1 minute change, or they're just going to leave their guys in. But I'd say maybe take one guy out if I was Egan, just to switch it up. But now that's a 3-point shot by Egan's missed. Delvecchio gets the rebound. Almost another backcourt, but the pass was spot on. Barely spot on. Now Parks with the ball out to Jackson. Work in the middle. Delvecchio puts up another 3. It's good!
This Egan crowd even more energetic than before. Honestly, the momentum that Egan has right now is insane. With almost another steal there, but it's out of bounds, and it will be West Catholic's ball.
51-48 with 2 minutes and 25 seconds. We will be right back in 1 second. We are back. It was a West Catholic timeout as everything unfolded for them in the past minute and a half. 2:24 left, 51-48 Conwell Egan, as they could maybe pull away a win today.
Egan has put up almost 10 points in almost just over 2 minutes. This is a crazy momentum shift for the Eagles.
Yeah, like we said, any change right now could be important, as I don't see any changes, but West Catholic could do something as they're trying to get that momentum shift. I'd say for Egan, if I did say earlier that maybe switching it up a little bit would be good, but now that I think about it, I don't agree with that, as they have all the momentum right now. But for West Catholic, that would be very good for them, trying to switch up Egan's strategy on defense. And now it's stolen by Jackson. And Jackson puts it up, and she misses it!
Layup is missed on a fast break. It's always tough, especially this late in the game where it's that important. It's tough to make these shots.
Your pressure's on, and now West Catholic puts a 3, and it catches the top of the backboard. Now Jackson with the ball, and she's stripped of the ball. Now it's number 2. Number 2 driving, looking across 11, misses it! And now it's missed again!
Honestly, you're that wide open. You have to make that layup for West Catholic.
Now Butler with the ball, and she misses the layup! It's just a bunch of misses, and that could help Egan right now as this time's being ticked off the clock, but now a whistle by the ref.
He should be up like 4 right now.
Now West Catholic looking to put this game within a 2-point distance. And that is a brick on the foul shot.
You can hear this crowd. They're super hyped. It's going to be hard to make these shots, but it's this late in the game. You have to make them.
Yeah, now second shot. Now it's louder than ever before at the end of this game as there's more people filtering in, and she misses both! She misses both, and it's still 51-48. 1 minute and 38 left to go. And Conwell Egan, all the momentum is going their way right now.
West Catholic will foul, and it looks as if Egan will get 2 shots in the bonus. That'll be Butler taking the 2 shots.
Now Conwell Egan putting up the first shot. And it barely trickles in, and now it's a 4-point game. Jayla Butler could really seal away the game right here. Jayla Butler looking to put this within 5-point difference. And this shot is good. 5-point game, 53-48. Just over 1 minute and 30 left to go in this game.
There's
now,
huge shots right there. Put them up 5. You have to hit either a 3 here or get an N1 layup. And this is just a huge change in the game for Egan. This was a 48-41 game just moments ago.
Yeah, the fact that it was 47 to 41. It can be confusing as there's just been a storm break for Conwell Egan. All right, we are back on the Eagle Eye Network. A timeout called by, I believe, what was West Catholic, and now they're going to get set as 1 minute and 20 is left in the game. 53-48 Conwell Egan, and we did see a fast break for Conwell Egan go 12-1 on the last run late in this quarter. But if West Catholic can turn the tables and do the same, it could be a bad outcome. But I don't think that that's going to happen the way the momentum is going right now, and because it's senior night once again. And now they call a foul on a little chip shot, I guess I would call it. And now 11's going to go to the line.
Eleven has made her free throws before. Can she do it when it matters most?
She's been a problem all game, but this is where it really matters. Can you do it in crunch time when your team needs you? The first one is made, as this could put them within 3 points in a 1-possession game. Now 11 getting set for her second shot. As this one is going to be good too. And now it's 53-50 with over a minute left to go. As now they're playing full court press, obviously, but it's a double team, obviously too. And now Jackson with the ball. Jackson looking to buy any time that they can. as now Charlie Bennett. The Parks back to Bennett. Now Bennett looking to buy time. I'm surprised West Catholic hasn't played a foul yet. It's a bit early for that, and with a 3-point game, is relying on their defense just to do the job. But now Butler's gonna drive in, and she's fouled.
Honestly, the West Catholic defense is confusing me. There's 40 seconds left in the game, and you're playing back on them. You should be pressuring them so that they don't waste all the time left.
Yeah, absolutely, Vaughn. And now Butler's going to go to the line, and this could ice the game away if their defense holds up. If Conwell Egan's defense holds up, excuse me. Now Butler cashes in on her first shot. 49 seconds to go. Second shot is made.
This whole West Catholic team looks energetic. That could be a good or bad thing for them, as it could lead to 4 shots or turnovers that just end this game.
Yeah, now number 2 with the ball, looking for options, and it's stolen and kept in bounds. And now Butler with the ball and a stretch pass, and this is gonna ice the game, I believe. And it's good. 57-50, 25 seconds left, and now the countdown has started. Now they're going to have to put up shots right now, and they want to put in 11's hands, and it's good. This game is not over yet.
They have to play defense on 11. 11 made a step back earlier that was heavily contested, and she's hitting threes now.
Yeah, if that shot is not made on the layup by Conwell Egan, it's 55-53 right now. But like I said, that could be the icing on the cake because it's a 4-point game now, 57-53, with 10.2 seconds left to go. Now Jackson with the first shot, and that catches much air. But it's okay, because she'll have a second shot to give an attempt to make it a 5-point game again. This shot is good. It's a 5-point game with 10 seconds. It's nearly impossible for West Catholic to do something, but they want it in 11's hands if they are going to do something. Now 11 lose a bit too much time there, and it's another air ball. 2 seconds left. Conwell Egan is going to win. They're going to win this game tonight, and that could be a big momentum swing, especially on senior night, to finish out their season. Now the game is over. Conwell Egan has won, and the top player...
Hi, Eagle Eye Network. My name's Carly Boker. I'm here with Xavier Carmona and Sophia Lodiz. Conwell Egan took a 58-53 win against West Catholic. So after a hard-fought game, what do you think the biggest takeaway was, Dave?
Our biggest takeaway is we stayed in this game. We hit clutch shots. we got on our offense and we played defense like we need to.
No, I agree. And I feel like one area that made the biggest difference that we don't have at a lot of these home games was our fans. We had a pretty big fan base today, and our bench was fired up, and I just really think overall that had to help.
Yeah.
Now, Sophia, the player of the game, who do you think it is? Overall, West Catholic, Egan, who do you think it is?
I think Jayla Butler and Liv Dell are both tied because Jayla Butler hit her free throws when we needed them, and Liv Dell hit 2 threes in a row, and that really got the momentum going.
Yes, Liv Dell hit 2 threes to tie the game with 3 minutes left. Now, I really feel that Liv Dell kept that momentum going and just really kept us in there when we were tied at the end, and then we won. Do you agree?
No, I do agree.
What do you have to say about it?
I think that they kept us in the game. Jayla hitting them clutches made our league larger. Bree had 2 clutch steals in the final minute. I think that definitely helped us push it over the line.
And I definitely think Bree Jackson and Liv Dell, they have that chemistry out there, and they can read each other on the court, and they just know what move they want to do next, and they can really just work together. So at the end of the day, this game was all about leaving it all out there for our seniors, as it is our senior night. We graduated with what? 5?
Five seniors.
5 seniors. So we had 5 seniors on Conwell Egan's team. We really showed that we wanted to leave it all out there for them. Definitely a fun game with our fan base and everything. That's all for today. This is Eagle Eye Network. Thanks for tuning in.
It is 5.